This remote, एक कमांडर, 5 ASO, बॉल सिक्योरिटी गार्ड आपको निरीक्षण के लिए हाजिर है। This remote.
A very good morning to all of you, my dear friends. Namaskar, Vanakkam. I give my heartiest congratulations to all of you on this 73rd Republic Day, which is a great occasion for all of us. I have always been maintaining, ever since I've got the opportunity to address from this podium, that out of all the days that we celebrate, 26th January, which is our Republic Day, happens to be the most important day for all of us to cherish. I do not know how many of you have got the opportunity to discuss with the other political scientists across the world, or with other leaders, if you have ever got a chance to discuss with them. They would have always highlighted that our constitution, Indian constitution, is, I'll not say is one of the best in the world, it is the best in the world, because if you look at the data, if you look at the way it was compiled, it took the longest time, and some of the best constitutions were consulted by our forefathers who were instrumental in writing this. And this is, I'll again say, not one of the most, this is the most detailed constitution in the world in terms of volumes, in terms of documentation, and in terms of the papers and the constitutions from other countries which were consulted for ultimately bringing it to light. When I look at it, this is the 73rd Republic Day we are celebrating, and when I look at it, I sometimes feel a little disturbed when a section of our society says, sir, we could have done much better had we been in the armed forces, or had we been in the police, or had we been in the IT department. The kind of department I am in, I did not get enough opportunity to serve my motherland to the extent I would have loved to. And I somehow do not agree with that. I have sometimes put it in our university as well. I think 4 or 5 days back, I'm not able to remember immediately where exactly I was saying that one of the most important aspects of our personality, of our life, of our vocation is self-realization. Somewhere I said that, and I said it in fair bit of detail. Everybody is a nation builder, let me tell you. If somebody says it is only Prime Minister or Home Minister or Defense Minister, it is not a correct thing. Everybody is a nation builder. They are leaders, they show us the path, the way they are doing now. And we have to follow, of course. But then, as I said, for all of us to do self-realization is the most important thinking that we can probably dwell into. Everybody is a nation builder, be it a student, housewife, road worker, or a mason, or laborer. As long as you do your duty in the most sincere manner, you are a nation builder. If a housewife brings up the children in the best possible manner, they grow into very fine human beings. And what kind of a service they ultimately render to the motherland is before everybody. Mahatma Gandhi was also born to someone, Swami Vivekananda was also born to someone, and they nurtured these personalities in a manner that we are all taking lessons out of their lives. So, housewife is a nation builder. An ordinary laborer is a nation builder as long as one puts in from the core of one's heart the best service, one contributes. If somebody says it is only the president who can contribute, well, president will not be able to do it as long as we don't do our duty in the most sincere manner. And if I am a teacher, if I do my duty, if I do my best, I think I'll be contributing much more than anybody else probably. Similarly, a soldier does it on the borders. He braves all kinds of weather, all kinds of dangers, but then they do their best. So they are all in one sentence, if I put it, everybody is a nation builder. But as I said, the most important part of our personality is going to be self-realization. If I am not working in the most sincere manner, I would know that I am not doing my duty in a proper manner. If I am a student and if I am not doing my duty properly, I would know in my heart of heart that I am not doing my work properly. And that would set in our minds that yes, there is something lacking in me and I need to improve. I need to do my best. I need to do this for my organization. As long as that is not there, I don't think we will be the real nation builders. If that sets in, that I am not contributing to the utmost ability that I have, then there will be something which one would need to improve. And if that sets in, you will find that we will be embarking on a same road which will make our country as great as any other country in the world is. We talk about Japan. What is there in Japan? Small area. They do not have all kinds of weather that our country has. They don't have that kind of mineral that we have. They don't have that many serving hands that we have. They don't have that many languages. They don't have that many traditions. They don't have that many food styles. The kind of diversity that we have, they don't have that. But yes, they are the top economies in the world. The reason is that they have done this self-realization the day they were born. The day they became independent, they have started working for their motherland. They face the worst of adversaries, if you look at Japan, Korea, and other countries. And they became independent around about the same time. But then they said, this is our country and we have to do our best, and they did that. And where they are, everybody knows that. I need not highlight that. So that's what we also need to do it. Initially, we thought, yes, we are now independent, we can afford to do whatever way we like to live, and we need not put in our best. And that resulted in some bit of slackening, but then ultimately, when we realized this, immediately after this constitution was given to us, that we also need to pull our socks and we need to do our best. I think things started moving on and on. And you would all feel proud of the fact that ours is one country in the world, only country in the world where the day we became independent, we became voters. Everybody, irrespective of your religion, caste, creed, educational qualification, area, whatever you came from. The day we became independent, we were voters. Nowhere else in the world this was there. If you look at the oldest democracy people talk about, they also took about 50 years to give voting rights to everybody. We got it same day. So therefore, ours is a nation which can be termed as the greatest one in the true sense of the word. And then the kind of problems that we face, I don't think any other country in the world would have faced that. The kind of problems we have sorted out. Therefore, ours is a very great country, and on 26 January 1950, when this constitution came into force, it gave us a lot of responsibilities. It put us lots of responsibilities on our head that we have to work. It gave us fundamental rights as well as duties. We only talk about rights, that this is my right to have an increment at the end of the year. Yes, it is your right. But your duty is to put in your best also. That part we forget. So our rights and duties should go hand in hand. If I am not performing my duty, I don't have any right. But we neglect one part and talk about the other part. Therefore, as long as we can balance this, we can do it with utmost sincerity, I don't think we'll ever have a chance in our life to look back. We will be embarking on a very right path which our forefathers had shown when they were working on this constitution. We need to respect it, and we need to follow it, and we need to work for our country in the most sincere manner that we can. And as I said, everybody can contribute to the prosperity of our country. Everyone can do it. Every individual can contribute. And if we keep that in our mind, and if I do our self-realization by keeping Almighty in our mind, we all pray. We all do our prayers in the morning. Keep that in mind that yes, I have to perform the best, give me enough strength so that I can do best for my country. As long as that can be there, I don't think we'll ever repent in whatever we have done and whatever we will be doing. So with these words, I give my richest compliments to all of you that you are born in a nation which is the guiding light in the whole world. And everybody looks at our country with great amount of respect. And ours is a very young nation, you will know about it. Therefore, we should take pride in this fact that yes, ours is a nation which is showing the right path in terms of peace, in terms of coexistence, in terms of prosperity to the entire world. And we respect that. We respect our boundaries, we respect everybody's sovereignty. And we have never thought of, if you look at the history, India has never thought of occupying even an inch of any other person's, any other country's land. So we respect that coexistence. And these are the essential domains which are respected all over, which we also respect. And you should also feel proud of this. And I wish with all of you putting in your best, we'll make our country a great nation. We are contributing, we'll contribute much more in the most enriched manner. I give you heartiest congratulations on this 73rd Republic Day, and wish you all the very best, and God bless you. Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Jai Hind! Thank you very much, please. I was told to release our annual calendar, which got a little late, but then nevertheless, it's a very happy occasion. We are releasing that, and then there is a book which our Dr. Jayashankar Babu has authored. It's a journal, and today is the Hindi version of that which we are releasing. So it's a very happy occasion, and I thought on this day we can take these two events together to mark the 73rd Republic Day of our country. Thank you very much, please.
Good morning, Professor Vice Chancellor. Thank you so much for this opportunity given to me today. And I thank Professor Lazar and all my team members, Professor Victor, Professor Reddy, and Professor Sibi. And of course, the man behind the scenes who has always encouraged me, my dean, Professor K. Ramaya too, sir. Thank you so much for encouraging me. In precise words, I would just like to explain the theme of the calendar this year. That is the celebrating 75 years of independence, where we tried our best to include all the struggle that has taken place and where we are able to live in peace today and breathe in peace today. So the theme page indicates it is saluting all those unsung heroes of the country. The map shows that, and whenever we are saluting our flag, it is reminded that, we are saluting to all those unsung heroes and be grateful to them, to their sacrifice. And all the events, major movements that are there taken place during the freedom struggle are covered in the calendar. And if there are any suggestions, you are most welcome to make, and thank you.
I'm delighted to release this book, which is Media Vimarsh, जनसंचार के सरोकारों पर केंद्रित त्रैमासिक पत्रिका. Once in 3 months they publish. And I am releasing this today because this is the Tamil Media Visheshank. That's why we thought this is a good day to do it. And I was going through one or two articles I'm not able to take out right now. One was written by Dr. C. Vardarajan in this. So this is a great occasion. If you remember, I've been all along telling that we are writing to UGC and to the concerned bodies for sanctioning a Center for Tamil Language and Literature and for translation, so that some of the rich Tamil literature can be translated into Hindi and Hindi's literature can be translated into Tamil, so that our population realizes that these are two ancient civilizations which are similar in thoughts and philosophy, and they gel very well. So if that factor goes, I think we are in for a wonderful time. The article that I was referring to was Unifying Factors of Tamil and Hindi Languages. Very few would have worked on this, and this is written by Dr. S. Varadarajan. Very thought-provoking article which talks about the commonalities of languages. Not only that, even the music he's talked about, that what are the notes in our Hindustani classical music and what way they go into the Carnatic music, which many of our friends here would say Carnatic music means which is there only in Karnataka, which is not that. I need to highlight that. And our young friends, students, should be reading a little more on this. It's a great science, let me tell you, Indian music. And yesterday I was, late in the night, I was listening to a recital where 3 tabla players were playing and 3 Carnatic singers were singing. And 2 Hindustani singers. They were singing a common rag. There are some rags which are similar in both these styles. And all those 3 tabla players, they were absolutely in synchrony with the notes. Nobody was going out of note. This is a great science, and this is something to be enjoyed, which I will urge my young friends who are more into pop music and Western music, if they start inculcating an interest in this, it is something to be really enjoyed. And not only enjoyed, this, when you listen to this classical music, it improves your focus to an extent that once you read something, it gets into your mind. The focus is improved to that extent. So therefore, if that, and this is something you can always listen and enjoy, and if you can do that, and side by side, if you can improve your focus, I don't think there can be anything better. So that's it. I give my heartiest congratulations to Dr. Jayashankar Babu, who has taken this endeavor, and we have come out with this. I hope it continues in future also. Thank you very much. God bless you.
This remote